day, sir. This video presentation tackles about 3 engaging topics about our society. So without further ado, let's proceed.
The efficacy of anti-vice control initiatives in the Philippines varies depending on the specific program and context. On the other hand, some initiatives may effectively reduce crime and improve public safety by targeting illegal activities such as drug trafficking, gambling, and prostitution. For instance, programs that focus on rehabilitation and education can help deter individuals from engaging in illicit activities, while stricter law enforcement can disrupt organized crime. However, many anti-vice initiatives also face significant criticisms, such as allegations of human rights violations, corruption, and failure to address the root causes of vice-related issues like poverty and lack of education. These shortcomings can undermine public trust in the government and create a cycle of violence and fear, rather than fostering a supportive environment for recovery and change. Regarding the operation of Philippine Offshore Gambling Operators or the POGOs, opinions are divided. Supporters argue that POGOs bring significant economic benefits, such as job creation and increased tax revenue, which can actually contribute to national development. They may also highlight the regulatory framework that attempts to ensure responsible operation and minimize illegal activities. Conversely, critics raise concerns about the social impact of POGOs, including potential increases in gambling addiction, organized crime, and human trafficking, as well as the stigma they may bring to local communities. There is also the issue of how these operations may affect public morality and reliability of regulatory enforcement. In summary, while anti-vice control initiatives may have their merits, they often require important or careful implementation and consideration of social implications. As for POGOs, supporting or opposing their operation involves weighing economic benefits against potential social costs, highlighting the need for balanced policies that prioritize both economic growth and community welfare.
Republic Act No. 1169, as amended by RA 8499, is the governing law for Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office or PCSO, which oversees the conduct of lottery games and charitable raffles. The primary goal of this law is to ensure that the proceeds from such games contribute to public welfare programs, particularly healthcare initiatives. Through lotteries like the Philippine Lotto and other sweepstakes, the PCSO generates significant revenue, which is allocated to charitable causes, including medical assistance and disaster relief. The law provides a robust framework for ensuring the fairness and transparency of these lotteries, which are carefully regulated to prevent fraud and manipulation. However, despite its strengths in regulating traditional lottery games, RA 1169 does not sufficiently address the rapidly growing world of digital betting platforms. With the advent of smartphones and the internet, many Filipinos now participate in online betting and gambling activities that operate outside the jurisdiction of PCSO. These platforms often host games of chance similar to those offered by PCSO, but they are neither regulated nor taxed by the government. This shift toward online gambling, particularly on foreign platforms, undermines the objectives of RA 1169 by diverting potential revenue away from charitable causes and into unregulated, often offshore operations. The lack of comprehensive regulation for digital betting has also contributed to rising rates of gambling addiction. Online platforms are easily accessible, available 24/7, and often lack the responsible gaming measures that PCSO and other regulated bodies are required to implement. This unregulated environment exposes users, particularly vulnerable individuals, to unchecked gambling habits, leading to financial problems and social issues. Unlike traditional lottery games, which are more transparent and have clear mechanism for consumer protection, many online betting platforms operate without oversight, putting users at great risk and addiction and exploitation. To address these concerns, it is necessary to amend RA 1169 to include provisions for the regulation of digital betting platforms. The law should establish clear guidelines for online operators, ensuring that they are properly licensed, taxed, and held to some standards as traditional lottery operators. This could involve stricter monitoring of online transactions, cooperation with international gambling regulators, and the implementation of responsible gaming measures such as limits on betting amounts and mechanism for self-inclusion. By extending the scope of RA 1169 to cover digital platforms, the government can capture lost public programs while also protecting the public from the risks associated with unregulated online gambling.
Republic Act Number 7394, known as the Consumer Act of the Philippines, serve as a comprehensive framework designed to protect consumers from deceptive marketing practices and unsafe products. Enacted in 1992, this law establishes the rights of consumers, outlines the responsibilities of sellers and manufacturers, and aims to ensure fair trade, competition, and informed consumer choices. Within its provisions, the Act addresses various goods, including vices such as alcohol and tobacco, which have known health implications. By promoting transparency and accountability in the marketplace, the Consumer Act plays a critical role in safeguarding public health and welfare. While RA 7394 provides a foundation for consumer protection, its specific provisions related to the advertising and promotions of alcohol and tobacco products are inadequate, particularly in light of the rapidly evolving marketing landscape. The Act primarily focuses on traditional advertising methods and lacks robust regulations governing newer platforms, especially digital marketing strategies employed on social media. As a result, vulnerable populations, particularly minors, are increasingly exposed to misleading advertising tactics that glamorize smoking and drinking. This gap in relation allows tobacco and alcohol companies to exploit online channels to reach younger audiences without sufficient oversight, undermining the intent of the Consumer Act. Moreover, the law's provisions on alcohol and tobacco advertising are often limited in scope and effectiveness. For instance, while it prohibits false and misleading advertisements, the definition of what constitutes deception can be ambiguous, leaving room for interpretation by marketers. This ambiguity can lead to the promotions of harmful products in ways that appeal to minors, such as through lifestyle branding and influencer endorsement on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Consequently, young individuals may find themselves increasingly influenced by aggressive marketing tactics that encourage experimentation with tobacco and alcohol. Despite existing restrictions on traditional advertising mediums. To enhance the effectiveness of the Consumer Act, particularly concerning vices like alcohol and tobacco, it is crucial to update its provisions to reflect the realities of digital marketing. Comprehensive regulations should be established that specifically target online advertising practices, including age verification, mechanisms for viewers, and stricter controls on marketing content aimed at minors. Additionally, the Act should mandate that all advertisements for tobacco and alcohol products contain clear health warnings and information about the risk associated with consumption. By adopting the Consumer Act to address contemporary marketing challenges, the government can better protect vulnerable populations from the adverse effects of alcohol and tobacco marketing while fostering a healthier environment for consumers.
Criminological theories offer framework for understanding the complex interplay between individual behavior and societal structures. Socialization, the process through which individuals learn the values, beliefs, and behaviors of their society, is a key factor in shaping conduct and norms. The home, as the primary socialization agent, plays a crucial role in the process. Here are several criminological theories highlight the influence of home on an individual's propensity for criminal behavior. First one, we have differential association theory. This theory posits that individuals learn criminal behavior through interactions with others. The home environment provides the initial and most significant exposure to values, attitudes, and techniques related to crime. For example, a child is raised in a home where violence is normalized, may be more likely to engage in aggressive or violent behavior themselves. Second, we have social control theory. This theory suggests that individuals are less likely to engage in criminal behavior when they have strong bond to society. A supportive and stable home environment fosters these bonds, providing a sense of belonging, attachment, and commitment. For example, a child with strong parental relationship who feels loved and valued is more likely to internalize societal norms and avoid deviant behavior. Third, we have social learning theory. This theory emphasizes the role of observation and imitation in learning. Children learn by observing the behaviors of their parents, siblings, and other household members, including both pro-social and anti-social behaviors. Example, a child who witnessed their parents engaging in substance abuse may be more likely to experiment with drugs or alcohol themselves. Fourth, we have labeling theory. This theory argues that societal reactions to an individual's behavior can influence their self-concept and future actions. The home environment can contribute to the labeling process, shaping how a child perceives themselves, their place in society. For example, a child who is consistently labeled as troubled or delinquent by their parents may internalize this label and engage in behaviors that confirm a negative expectation. The home environment plays a profound role in shaping an individual's conduct and norms. Criminological theories provides insight into how various factors within the home, such as parental behavior, family structure, and parenting styles, can propensity for criminal behavior. Understanding these influences is crucial for developing effective crime prevention and intervention strategies.